Fish Maniacs, what's up? How we doing? Sorry I'm a few minutes late. It's working out again. I work out pretty much every Monday. What's up? How's everybody doing? Trying to be back on my fitness grind. I say this often, but I'm locking back in, y'all. Gang's in the house early. Alone. Scott. Frank. Michael Bradley. Big Vogel. What's up, my boy? A lot of traffic tonight. I got some competition tonight. I think Bass Talk Live is on, and he's on with the guy. So I ain't mad at you guys if you guys jump over there. Yeah. Not the outcome we wanted. Definitely not the outcome we wanted. I'll get into that. What up, Tim? You guys are getting after it early. What's up, Viv? Mike, what's up? Doing all right. Dave in the house. In New Hampshire. Yeah, my tournament success is not good. I'll get into that real quick. So I came in like 19th. It's 23 anglers. I caught 2 fish. One jumped out the boat. I was goofing around. So I'm going to put the video out, even though it truly pains me to I don't mind telling y'all I suck or when I don't fish up to standards. I have no problem with that. I have shame, but I just hate editing it. I hate looking at myself do it again. So it is what it is. I'll put it out. It's a learning experience. So yes, sir. What up, Nico? Yeah. So I think the thing that bums me out the most is I love my club, but then I hate them in times like this because I get back to the boat ramp and I say what's up to all the guys. I'm like, hey, what's up? I got there like a few minutes late. They were all on the water, and I launched like 5 minutes after launch. But so I didn't get to like say what's up to everybody, but I got back and I say what's up to everybody, and we're all talking. And I'm like, yo, what were you throwing? Everyone was throwing the same stuff, and they were catching, and I wasn't. So it's just like like the icing on the cake. Like you come back from a long day, you're not successful. And then I'm like, yo, Ralph, what were you catching them on? And he's like, oh, I was dragging an Ed rig around. I'm like, yep. I go around the corner. Colin comes up behind me. It's funny, I got it right here, actually. Do I have it right here? Yeah, I do. What's going on here? Got these things tangled up. I don't know what the hell I did. Yeah. So Colin comes around the corner and he's like, oh, bro, throw a green, throw. He's like, oh, you throw a tube. I'm throwing a tube. I'm catching. I'm helping. I'll throw a tube. He literally said, oh, do you have that Great Lakes finesse thing you showed me? I was like, dude, I'm throwing it. Nothing. Got the juvie card tied on. Green pumpkin red. How good is that? How does that not get munched? Crazy, yo. But like I said, that was probably one of the most frustrating things is getting back and everyone's like, oh yeah, I was catching them on everything you were throwing. And I was like, oh, perfect. That's great. So it's like the icing on the cake. I'm not gonna beat myself up too much. It was just in the moment I was frustrated. So I won't lie to y'all. I was a little tight. You gotta drive home. Damn. So here's what it is. I'm gonna get better. That's it. So I suck at summer fishing. Yeah, it is. What up, Josh? But yeah, summer fishing is a grind, dudes. Crazy, crazy, crazy. But meat and potatoes of the show. New York State record was broken. Let me see. I got the article right up here. Jim Breitenbaugh. I think everybody done probably heard by now. You done seen it if you follow anybody on social media. Here, I'll pull the screen up right now. I know I'm not sharing it right now. I was just reading. Jim Breitenbaugh caught a 12.35 largemouth out of Cayuga, and it'll likely become the New York State record bass. Crazy, crazy, crazy. So, and then I was listening to Bailey last night, and he was saying that Cayuga is already swamped. But here we go. What the hell is this? Still ads. So we got, here we go, yeah. Jim Breitenbaugh, Pennsylvania angler. Look at this thing. Are you dumb? I was listening to the I think the first podcast he did, and it was I think 25 and a half inches or something like that. Thick fish, 21 inches in girth. Yeah, he fished in the area that Greg Hackney. That's the most interesting part, I think, right there. I knew that in 2014, Greg Hackney had won a Cayuga Lake tournament near that creek mouth. We got to the area and started checking it out in 20 feet of water using my forward-facing sonar. You see how they highlight that, right? We eased towards shore and started fishing along a deep coontail weed edge in about 8 feet of water. And it was caught on a Senko. Crazy. Yeah, it's been certified now at this point where we're at now. Yep. Yeah. So, yep. Me and one of my guys is he's from that area, and at my work, and we were talking about it, and we were like, yeah, because what the hell was I saying? Sorry, I was reading the question, and I lost my focus there. Bailey, he said that the boat ramps, every single boat ramp at Cayuga is destroyed, like packed to the brim. And the thing about Cayuga too is like it's a big lake. Hold on, let me see. For those of y'all who haven't seen it, let me pull this up too. Stop screen, because I think I was looking at it today. What? There it is. No, it's not the one. This one. Cayuga is not like it's a big lake, but there's not that much of it that is like fishable for bass. So I know, and I've never been there, but I know the north end. This is the north end. And we're looking at shallow area. So this is all 8 to 10 feet of water. This is all, I think, all grass and such. 10 feet, 10 feet. And then there's a huge drop off, y'all. Here we go. Boom. 15. And right? So then I know you keep going. I think it goes down to like 400 feet, y'all. Yeah. So there's 80. There we go. 90. 200. Like 216. That's crazy. Like there's no bass down there. So there's a good majority of this lake, as y'all can see. And then I think this is deeper. Yeah, 370. Like there's no bass down there, though. Maybe over, I guess maybe, I'm not going to say that they can't swim over it and chill in like 100 feet of water, but I don't think that and that's a good chunk of the lake. that's like that deep, that is that deep. So you got like, so realistically, I mean, I'm no expert, but you would think the north and the south end is what's this? And even this is 250. Like they're not, I don't think they're chilling in that. Yeah, I mean, this is a big break right here. They're probably chilling on some of this, some submerged veg and stuff like that. But essentially what I'm saying here is there's not that many spots where the bass would be. It's not that big of a lake for like the bass population. So these guys, they're not going to be on top of each other because it is like a long lake, but yeah, it holds both strains of bass large records right now, largemouth and smallmouth. So it's Cayuga's doing its thing right now. Yeah, built differently. Yep. It was caught on a black or June bug, Yamamoto Senko. Yeah, I heard that too. I'm down. So, I mean, I think everybody and their mama know already. Like, I think, so for the rest of the year, the rest of this season, it's going to get slammed. And then I think next, because if I thought of it, that means there's 1,000 other guys who thought of it. And by 1,000, I mean like 100,000 because of the way the internet works. So when a bass spawns, so number one, I think every fish over like up here in New York is like every fish over like 4-6 pounds is like a female, 110%. So when that fish has eggs in the spring and goes up to spawn, it's going to get 10% of its body weight. So it could get anything from it was 12. So anything from like 1.2 to like 2 pounds it could gain. So if you catch that fish again in the same spot, you catch that same fish next year, it could be 14 something, or at least 13.5. It's going to put on at least a pound of eggs, but I would like to think that it's probably going to be a little bit more. Once again, I'm not a professional and all that, but yeah, but I don't think they're rolling that deep, dude. What's deep? I'm going to say, 100, 200? You think the bait's going that deep? I don't know. I don't know how that works in that lake. I don't know if it gets warm enough up there, honestly, because it's like upstate New York. That's damn near Canada. Yeah, I get, once again, I get that, but I don't think they're like, let me slide back over here. This whole middle of the lake area, this where this blue is, that's over 300 feet of water. I don't think there's any bass chilling in that. And that's like 80% of the lake right there. Like, why is a bass just going to be here? That's 400 feet of water. There's no reason for a bass to be there. There's no cover. It's just deep. Like, there's no reason. There's Lakers out there. There's different species of fish out there. And that's another thing, too. Like, there's bigger fish out there. I don't know what Lakers eat, but if they're predatory fish, like, I don't know how that works. That's getting into a whole other bag of worms. But I just don't believe that it's usually 70 feet deep. There we go. All right. Either way, that's still deep. But that cuts off even more of the lake, though. That even goes to my point even more, though. Because then that cuts off even more of the lake. So you can think they're only 70 feet deep. It's like a third of the damn lake. So they're probably up in the grass, honestly. But either way, there's just not, what I'm saying is overall with that type of lake, it's not like Gunnersville where Gunnersville's like, not that deep, or I think there's other lakes that up there that are only like 50, 60 feet deep, like, where they could literally be essentially sit in the middle of the lake and be chilling. Yeah, that's a fact. I'm not doing that. Yeah, exactly. It's all I would do. I would go up to the north end and just chill in that whole. Let me see. I was quicksand. I'd be chilling up here, figuring this stuff out. I want to know where Greg launches from. He always launches from some like little ass creek. What is this? He's definitely fishing there. I get lost on Navionics all the time. I could do this for hours, by the way. But yeah, I would just fish this stuff, some submerged vegetation. This is probably so fun in spring. You got docks, submerged vegetation. It's probably just so much fun. You're probably just out there just swinging, chatterbaiting, spinnerbaiting, jiggy. It's definitely my type of fishing. I need to get up there. And then it does get a little deep. This is probably a good area right here for some smallies. This little middle area. I like this. Some humps and stuff. It's probably fun. Caro, what's up? What's up, Colin? Yo, how was that night tournament, my guy? So Colin and Rich, they're nuts, y'all. These guys fished from, 5:30 to 2, and then turned around and fished the night tournament at the same lake. So they essentially, and it was a boat, so they had to go check in and all that good stuff. So they had to go, they just essentially went home, wiped themselves down, ate something, and then ran back to the lake. Good thing Colin lives right there, though. So he was chilling. Yeah, there's a ton of, smallies are in the mid-lake. 28.5. Wow. Yeah, I got to get up there, dude. Talking about how that record was broken. I don't know if you saw. You probably saw it, dude. But that 12.35 that came out of there. What? Pay $15 or one. Oh, okay. He goes, let's do a survey. Here we go. Should Mike pay $15 for a one-day license and $55 to enter? Do I do a tourney on a lake in New Hampshire I've never been to? What would you guys do? Shoot it up. Let's see what help Mike out here. I'm going to scroll something because I saw. Yeah, good question. What we got? I saw one answer already. No. Josh said no. He said take the $70 and run. Times is rough. I ain't mad at it. Night tourney was nuts. Caught a ton of fish and lost a lot of fish. Definitely a fun experience. Colin said go for it too. Vogel says go for it. $70 to test yourself. Summer fishing tough. No lake knowledge. Rock it. It is a test. Definitely test yourself. Carol. Look at that. Carol said go for it. Right time of the month and year. Plenty of time for research. If close enough, I'd try it. Look at that, Carol. Like to see that. We're gonna turn you into a little tournament angler. Chill, Josh. You gotta go test it against competition, man. Yeah, see, there you go. Honestly, what's the drive? That's the determining factor. Did you say that already? What's the drive, Mike? That's a fact. Scott says go for it. Oh, you gotta go, dude. You gotta go. That's it. That's all we doing, Carol. I'm in the same boat, girl. I just told you my tournament results. I cannot talk tonight. It's crazy. Yeah, I caught 2 fish. Pre-fished it twice, 2 or 3 times. Honestly, I didn't follow my gut. I didn't go to where I caught fish. So, well, I didn't even catch them. I just hooked into them, but I didn't go over there. I wouldn't say nothing. That's half the groceries. But yeah, send it. Yeah, that was my thing. It depends on how close it is. Is that the name of the lake? Can I look at it? Yeah, 110%. I was talking about you when I first started the live too, because you came around the corner and you're like, "Yeah, I just caught a few fish off the corner right behind you," and I'm like, "Oh, great." And then you were like, "Oh yeah, just drag something on the bottom." So I tied on a jig, dragged it. I caught one, and I'm like, "Oh wow, okay, at least I figured it out. We got plenty of time left. Nothing else." I kept my head in it though. That's one thing I always do. Like, kept my head in it. Fishing to the end. You never know. Little Sunapi. Is that the name of it? Let's see. Here we go. See what we got, Mike. Is that it? Oh no, there it is. Is that little? There it is. It's a bowl. Can you get over this? What is this? Is that just low water? Am I in the right spot, Mike? I can't see the chat while I'm looking at this. Yeah, that's it. That's the plan. That's always the plan. Okay, so we're on the right lake. Let's see. So it looks like a bowl. Doesn't look like there's any too much stuff marked on it from Navionics or who. I don't even know who be marking that stuff, but it doesn't look like there's too much marked. There's a little. That looks fun. You got grass up there, Mike? Because I mean, if you got grass, you can kind of. That's the thing. There's no grass in Candlewood, so I was just fishing deeper. But it looks fun. Can I? Safety depth. I'm not gonna mess with all that right now. It looks cool. Oof. That's funny. Have fun. Gio, what up, my boy? Chilling? If you guys are into cigars and stuff, check out my boy. Well, hi and good night, Jay. Is that what they consider a kettle pond up there? Mike had a good question that was from a little while ago, a little back, but let me pop this up. Question: what factor do you wish you would have changed that may have helped? I mean, that's probably with the tournament. Great question. Hindsight's always 2020. So I feel like it's kind of weird for me to say now because like I got a lot of information from the gang. I'm trying to think of like what on the fly. I feel like, okay, one thing I said that going into that I was going to do and I didn't do is I wanted to throw a lipless. I don't know if it would work, but I just feel like it would. It's like I feel like it's one of those baits that gets you bites, but just people just don't throw it a lot. So I think that's one. And that was kind of a gut thing, and I just didn't do it in the moment. So I was kind of beating myself up about that. Excuse me. What else? Getting on the water. Getting on the water earlier so I could just follow Colin. I'm telling you, I was joking with the guys. I'm gonna be a rat and just follow Rich or Ralph one time. I'm just gonna suck it up. I'm gonna drink like 2 Red Bulls before I get there, and I'm just gonna paddle and just follow them. There's no way they go that far that they'll be like out of sight where I'm gonna lose them. And just be a rat and just fish behind them. Like 50 yards, give them plenty of space. Be a straight rat. I'm not gonna do that. That'd be so funny, but I should. But he said yes. Most lakes up there are that. Yeah, I wish so. To go back to Mike's question, I wish I would have thrown a lipless. I'm trying to think, like, honestly, I think I shouldn't have had. So here's one thing I was throwing. I'll get into I wanted to get into these too because I got God dang, I don't keep doing this. I got a new I guess we'll go at this at the same time. So I got this Daiwa Arid X. The new rod. Spinner rod. I put my old spinner reel on this. And the one I broke. So we got this. I don't know if I can get this in the camera. I think I might have to do it upside down. But oh yeah, there we go. This one is the medium light. I don't know if you guys can see that, but this one's the medium light. It's my first medium light rod ever. It's the medium light. And I was throwing this little guy on it. It's the Great Lakes Finesse Sneaky Underspin. What's up, Diggs? Yeah, so we're throwing the Great Lakes Finesse Sneaky Underspin. And my only I don't know if it's this one because I only opened this one ever. So, but I do have a small complaint. This blade, before I didn't hit it up against nothing. I didn't do nothing. It gets like stuck. It didn't want to rotate. So like when it doesn't rotate, the blade just gets like wonky and then the thing just rolls on its side. So I would have to like stop and like make sure that the blade would roll. But you would think Like I was getting bluegill were hitting it, but you would think, like I threw this for a while. I'm talking about just about all day. And nothing. Nothing. And then the crazy thing is, I caught my smallie. The one smallie I did catch and I lost it. I got him in the boat, and then he was in the bottom of my kayak, and I left him there to like get my board out for a second. And I was like, oh, there's no way he's jumping back in. See ya. He went right back in the drink. I was like, okay. And then I got another one. We did a 2-for-1 special here. This one's a medium heavy. And then this one we got, what is this guy here? The Excelsior. Pretty sick looking combo. Debo recommendation here. So, got my sissy sticks right. And then my boy Jesse hooked me up. I got one of the OGs. You definitely can't see it, but it's right there. It's a little beat, but yeah. Got one of the OGs, you heard? And still, butter. I don't know if you can hear any of that. That is simply just the braid. Yeah, old mean green, word. Yes, sir, Ski. Come on, man. He was like, yo, I got one of the OGs. It's a little beat up, but I mean, dude, this thing is old, dog. I don't even know what year these came out. I just heard about them. The opportunity came up. I was like, I'm with it. So, yep. Talk to him. I don't mind anymore, dude. I really don't. I really don't. I don't mind anymore. I have no problem. And then my other one has a Ned rig on it. I have no problem. The only thing I need to like, I don't know why I'm fighting it, is the drop shot. I just got to lock a drop shot in. That's the only thing. Is just honestly, I don't even know if I have any drop shot weights. I got to go through all my stuff to see if I got some drop shot weights because that's the only thing that I haven't like locked in. And I know I should, but yeah, that's another thing too. No, hell no. No disrespect. I'm lefty, bestie. I cast with my right arm and I hook set my right arm, my strength. Doesn't make sense to me. Okay, so if you reel with your right hand, you should cast left-handed. And then it should be one motion. When people do this, that's cringe to me. But I can't say anything because God's gift to fishing, Jacob Wheeler, does it. So one of God's gifts. But wait, there's more. This is sexy. Ding, 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 ding. Wow. Yes, sir, Ski. Oh. Jesse, again. Never used. This thing is nice. This thing is nice. Come on. Lefty, of course. Duh. 6'3" or 6. Yeah, I think 6'3" to 1. 6'2". Yeah. Come on. Yes, sir. Scorpion MGLs are popping up now for around 125 now. Damn. I got this for less. Got it for less. Got blessed. Said he just wanted to see me use it on the channel. My boy Jesse. So picked up some juice. Excited for, excited to get this thing out. He goes, Nico, go to bed. Yeah. No, I hear that though. Honestly, my dad, I don't know. My dad fished left-handed, and he got me on it. And just the way he explained it to me, it just made sense to me. So that's pretty much just what I've done. The medium light is so, but yeah, that's what my dad always taught me. So I just, once again, if you cast with your left and then you just start reeling with your right, I think that's okay. But I think it is a little cringy when you cast with your right, pass it over, and then start reeling. And then to me, like, I had a righty. I got past everything but the hook set. When I say I look like I don't know how to fish trying to set the hook with my left hand is an understatement. It's crazy. It's like literally like it's like I can't, like my right hand when I'm reeling, it's just like it's almost like a reaction. I'm just like, oh, okay, or up, or like, whatever. You just reel into them, or like, wow, Mike, you have to put this guy on timeout for that. That's crazy. Where's Mike when you need him? Mike, Frank's talking crazy right now. Be nice, Frank. I can put you on timeout. Put user in timeout. Yeah, hold that. Yo, how do I take him out of timeout? That's crazy. Oh my God. I was joking. I put Frank in timeout. All right. How do I take him out of timeout now? Frank, I'm sorry. I was just joking and I don't know how to do it. Yo, don't tell me to shut up on my own show. That'd be the rule. So what happens when you messing with the big dog, man. Push him in the lake if he was here. Good luck. I've been on. Wow. I'll figure it out. Hold on. Let me see. I think I know how to do it. Bear with me, y'all. Settings. No. I'll probably just YouTube it later. All right, Frank, I'm sorry. You're on timeout because you told me to shut up. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. It doesn't give you like a. It's all right. I'll figure it out. Is that what it is? Yeah, that's what I should do. Is just Google it. How long does timeout last? See, Frank gets what he wants. Now we sit and talk about him and himself being on timeout. How long does timeout last on YouTube? 10 seconds, 1 minute, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 30 minutes account. Oh, 5 minute timeout. And this can be extended if needed. Yeah, Frank's in timeout for 5 minutes. He's fine. He's fine. Be all right. Did you get free Frank? No. He'll be all right. Yeah, went over the gear. Question about the gear? I don't know. What would you throw on this? So I think I got a bunch of I think I got enough Shimanos now that I can go straight Shimano. So yeah, I was talking to Jesse. I got the Scorpion MGL. I sound bougie. I'm not. I'm really not. I got the Scorpion MGL. I got the Corrado MGL. I got SLX DC. I got the 201E. I forgot which one that is. I actually use it all the time. I got this Chronarch. Do I have another one? I think I could go, but I think I only have, because I got 3 spinning and 6 bait casters, I think. You need some Metaniums in that lineup, you cheapo. Chill. Buy me one. Sponsor my channel. Yes, that one, Michael Bradley. Pretty sure you sent me that. Yeah, Sitica 201E. Got that joint. Oh, duh. And then I got this guy. So we got 3 here, and I think there's 4 in the car. Yeah. And then I have a bunch of loos. I'm literally looking at 4 more loos. I was thinking about selling one or 2. Because I got, this is because I broke my rods, but I got these 2 sitting, KVDs, even though I love these. And then I got a BB1 Pro. I barely use. I need to. I want to. And then I got this American Hero. So, few things chilling right now. And then I got my other, the 5 broken rods there. I just gotta throw them out and stop looking at them. So, Really? That's because you, Bruce, you be swooping and swapping, dude. Mike got some juice. I can't say nothing, but wait, what happened? I think I saw that. I didn't say anything about it. Josh, what you talking about? I saw it. Yeah, look at Milliken's post, I guess, right? I haven't even seen it, but some rumors. Heh. Wink, wink. I could like try to act cool and act like I'm that guy, but oh, he did? There you go. Yeah, I saw it already. I got the lowdown. So on that particular bait, I got the lowdown, but I'm not like plugged yet. Hence the hat. Honestly, it's the first time in a while I'm not repping. It's funny. It's funny. See? Stop watching me. Nah, don't do that. Still want the Aldebaran. I got to talk to my guy up north and see what he can do. Yeah, those are pricey, right? How much the Aldebarans run, Colin? Josh, they don't usually drop stuff at iCast. I feel like they skip on iCast. I imagine they'll still release a bait around it, but I feel like they don't do the whole iCast thing. I could be wrong. Once again, I'm not plugged. I don't know. But this is just from me being a fanboy from the last, since my fishing restarted. They never really did anything around iCast. 300-ish. Okay, it's not crazy. The only thing that's like crazy about that is that when that's 300 and it's just one part of the combo. I mean, I can't say anything. I have a Champion XP. I got a good deal on it. That's the only reason I did it. But yeah, so it gets a little wild. But one thing I will say too, like especially for the older crowd, when things get to the point where like shoulders hurt or arms hurt or elbows and anything like that, you get up into that higher range and you get those lighter rods. I'm pretty sure I think it was Nico. He handed me a rod and I was like, what is this? Carol, you don't live up north. That's all I'm going to say about that. That is not a house payment. That is a cell phone payment. We're not going to go there, man. Yep. See, I agree with that 110% too. Buy once, cry once. Most of those, I think almost all of them, almost all those rods have a replacement plan. Even if you do like nothing to it, even if it's not your fault. Well, see, Carol, I love you, but that is 5 at once is down here. Well, you got to buy 5 at once. If you got to buy 5 at once, that's a personal problem. Yeah, that is true. $300 is not a house payment. I don't care where you live. If you live somewhere for $300, you need to put me on because I'm probably gonna move there ASAP. No, 5. I don't think. Who said he has 5? Oh, it stings when you buy 5 at once. I'm sorry. Okay. Yeah, you're wilding. That's $1,500. I mean, if you got it like that, Chief, that yes, $1,500 can be a house payment, even though I don't agree with it because of what I pay for rent. But yeah, that my bad. I didn't see all that. But yes. So Gary Dobbins still works for them. Only I think essentially what he did, and I think what a lot of people got to understand with that is he wants to retire, and you can't hate on him for that. He's older. You got to do it. Just I don't know. I don't think so because Gary still works there. Gary still works for the Dobbins line. He's still part of the whole head, all that stuff because he wanted to keep everything right and keep his name good. You know, his name's still on it. So I think until he like officially retires, which guys like that usually don't. But yeah, see, Carol, you got to stop talking about this because that's one thing that your generation ain't got nothing to say to my generation. I'll never be able to buy a house for what you guys were able to buy a house for. Y'all were able to buy a house for pennies compared to what my generation is going to be able to buy a house for. And then on top of it, y'all were able to buy a house for pennies, and then the market blew up or went to shit, whatever you want to call it. But all I know is that houses from 40, 50 years ago are like 600 times the price up here. So you're probably in like the 300% range of increase in what you're going to make on your house if you ever decide to sell it if you bought it 30 years ago and paid it off. So I don't want to hear none of that. That's one thing we do got on y'all. Crazy. I don't even want to talk about the average house, average mortgages in my town. I ain't living here. I'm not buying a house here, I should say anyway. So if you go to authorized dealer, you can just bring the rod back, and if they have it, they'll give you a new one. You could just pay and I don't think you have to contact them for the replacement plan either. You could just send it in. You just gotta send in like the thing. But don't quote me on that. But I know if you go to an authorized dealer, they'll take care of you. No. I do not want to do that. Not me. I'm not gonna live. I'm gonna end up somewhere in the middle, but I'm not going up to where there's nothing. Yeah, it's kind of crazy up here, Carol. Nothing close to here. Okay. I'm pretty sure they'll get you right. All right. That's because they're probably just being jackasses. But Diggs, you live in the Adirondacks, no issues. I I've like I gotta go there first and like hang out and see if there's like I wouldn't say don't buy them, Josh. I have them. I just got two of them last year. I got them before this he sold, but I wouldn't say don't get them. Colin said he's going to Mega Bass. That's okay. Look, teach their own. I wouldn't say don't buy them, but I got 4 and 2 of them. I've had no problems with mine. I think I broke a guide off one, but like it was my fault and I just glued it back. I went to the tackle shop and they glued it back properly. Yeah, I'm down 5, Josh. So yeah. Honestly, I was looking at Gramps and yeah, used rod deals or American Legacy. But you're getting a lot of praise on the Monster Bass Lunker sticks. You know, it's not an expensive rod. I think it's a $40 no bullshit replacement plan. Excuse my language. But you don't got to fight for it. Nothing. Hey, I broke it. Okay, give me the $40 and they just give you a new one. And then from what I'm hearing, bang for the buck, they compete. Let me see. Mm-hmm. Let's see what we got. There you go. 129 right now. Lunker tested. Not bad looking. A little orangey for the monster bass. Let's see what they got. All right, there we go. So we got a 7-foot medium heavy fast, 7.4, 7.4 heavy fast, 7-foot medium moderate fast, 7.4 medium heavy moderate fast. I want that one. 7.8 medium heavy moderate fast. And then they got some spinnings. Medium light, medium fast, medium heavy. But where's, if I'm not mistaken, it gives you a little description. There it is. Backed by our hassle-free rod replacement program. We get it. Accidents happen. If your lunker stick is damaged for any reason, Monster Bass has a straightforward, hassle-free replacement program. Replacement fee for each rod is $40 plus shipping and handling. And the only thing you got to do is register the rod within 30 days again then. And you don't have to worry about nothing. I don't know. That's like I think like I still want to stick with Dobbins. I like Dobbins. But you can't really go wrong with that. Like, bang for your buck. And then I don't know. I'm gonna talk to Gramps. I'm probably gonna get one or two just because, like, like I said, for $40, you can't really. There's lunch on 2 days, like in this market. You can't really go wrong. Where's my drink? There we go. What line did you get, DT? That's what I was going to ask you and I forgot. What models did you get? Because I got the Caden, which I've had absolutely no problems with. Furies. Okay. I'm never going to knock them and be like, oh, well, that's why, because you got the lower model. But like, I got the Caden and the Champion XP. No, I didn't yet, Bruce. Like I said, I'm still getting some shekels together. If I'm going to holla at him, I'm going to go correct and be like, yo, hey, I got. Well, my plan would be with somebody like TJ is be like, yo, I got $400, $500, bless me. Yeah. No, I'm not knocking it. I'm not knocking it. I thought about getting them too. Do they have the smaller guides, line guides? The Champion? I think so. I think they're micros. Pretty sure. Yeah, I know, Colin, you hate cadence with a passion. Mine, I got the jerkbait crankbait though. Caden. But once again, with rods, I'm just at a point where like I'm not gonna buy a rod unless it has a warranty. The full I need lifetime. Replace or at least just a replacement program. I'm not asking you to just give it to me for free, but I definitely want the oh, I was wrong. Sierra has the micro guide versions, not the champs. Okay. I really use a 3-power. 2 must be a pool noodle. Yeah, it's a whippy. It's whippy. But once again, I use it for my treble hook lures, I use it to crank my Caden. What time is it? Oh, it's been an hour. Jeez. 705 CB for troubles over here. I got to get back on the website, though. Y'all know the numbers and all that stuff off top. I don't be remembering it like that. Let me see. Let me pull this up real quick. Diamonds.com. I can't spell. There we go. I want to know if it says here. Let me pull this over so you guys can see what the hell I'm doing. I wonder if it says that they were bought on here. No, I don't think so. But I guess they don't have to. Spinning reels. Jesus, how many spinning reels would Jesus, Mary, and Joseph? I love that it gives you the little. I mean, see, this is what blows my mind. There's a spinning rod for everything. I get, like, if you really wanted to, you don't have to. I would not. I'm not. I mean, I wouldn't do it, but I guess you could if you wanted to. All right. What was I looking at? Yeah, on the castings. Jesus. So what is that? Oh, the 6. Okay, that's the length. Okay. Oh, okay. It's starting to make sense now. So 7.3 is, and then the power. Okay. So what did I get? Mine's the crankbait. I got the 736. Yeah. 736 CB glass. That's what I got. The heavy. Thing's nice. Love that. That's exactly right, though. Chatterbaits, spinnerbaits on it. Six three. Ew. I'm not gonna say ew, but that's just short. It's weird. I would do like a 6'8", 6'10". It's actually kind of nice for like I would actually do one of these 6'8" medium heavy mod crankbaits, jerk baits. Yeah, that jerk bait. Because that's a nice you can jerk that and so it's not gonna hit the kayak. That's why that's big. First two numbers is a length. Okay. That makes a lot of sense now. I didn't know that. 735 for trebles. Good top water rod too. Our great 705s, that's great jerk bait. Yeah. Diggs, we might not be here when you get back, depending on how long you're gonna be. We've been about an hour and 6. Hey, everybody in here too. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. I know Bass Talk Live is on. They're also talking to the guy who broke the record here in New York. So I appreciate y'all chilling with your boy tonight. Means a lot. Got the gang out. Thank you. Appreciate y'all, man. My fishing fams. But yes, you did. He's talking about you, bro. He's talking about the kid. There he is. Talking about you blessed your boy. What do I do with the other guy? Oh, yeah. DT, you the real one for that, man. There it is. Who's us? Don't say us. Don't try to don't try to. You see how he's trying to get y'all on the bandwagon, right? Nobody else ain't telling me to shut up on my own show, Frank. Be nice, man. We do love. I love you, Frank. You're my boy. Honestly, I was just joking. I didn't know how long that was gonna last. Thought your ears were ringing. Yeah, we was talking about you. Good things, though. Thank you. Only good things. Yeah, see? Let them know, Vogel. Those people who tell the host. That's what I'm saying. I'm solo tonight. It's my job to just run my trap now, man. But, yeah, I think I'm going to get my butt into bed, man. Questions, comments, concerns? We got the Arid X. Two of them. We got the Excelsior, I think, if I said that right. The Excelsior. Pretty thing. Nice. Finesse jigs. Tubes and little stuff like that. But yeah, y'all. take my butt to bed. Appreciate y'all hanging out. And yeah, we'll get it cracking next week. We're probably gonna have some get the guys from Candlewood to come on and talk about the tournament, see what they were doing that was working, because what I was doing ain't working. So yeah, we'll get that going. That'll probably be a pop-up. I'll try to see if I can get that scheduled a few days early so you guys can see that and keep up with us. But appreciate y'all. Thanks for hanging out. And until next time, deuces.